This is day 30 of the 30-day challenge where we try to monetize a new YouTube channel from complete scratch. We actually did it. We uploaded for almost 30 days in a row. And to everyone who did this challenge with me on their own channel, congratulations. It doesn't matter whether you got monetized or not. Of course, it would be cool if you did, but even if you didn't, you now have a lot more knowledge about YouTube Shorts than you had 30 days ago. And that was my biggest goal for this challenge. Before I tell you my key takeaways from the last 30 days and whether this challenge will continue or not, we are going to take a look at yesterday's short first. As always, this is it. Same concept and exactly same structure as in the last few uploads. It's about car tires and if they can catch fire if you spin them fast enough. I really like these types of videos because I'm also interested in the outcome myself, even though these videos take a lot more time to edit. But yeah, let's watch it together.
Your car wheels spin so fast that they start to smoke, but can they actually catch fire? Because rubber only begins to burn at around 300 degrees Celsius. It's very difficult to reach that temperature just from drifting. If you drive the car against an object so the wheels spin in place, the temperature can rise a bit, creating a lot of smoke, but before your tires actually start to catch fire, they will fail and break apart. Your car wheel
I ran the clips through an AI upscaler, made the colors a little bit brighter and added a lot of sound effects. Every single tire screeching you can hear in the video was generated by 11 Labs. And if you want to know how I did it, you should watch yesterday's update video because I basically explained everything there. In YouTube Studio, the video looks like this. It gained around 18,000 views so far after 16 hours and is a 4 out of 10. So the performance is very similar to the last few uploads. At the moment, the short is still getting a lot of views every hour, around 1.6k, but it is very likely that it will follow the same pattern as almost all the other shorts on the channel. It will continue getting views until it reached around 30,000 people, and at that point the video will basically die. Looking at the engagement tab, we can see that the AVD is at 21 seconds on a 23-second long video, which is a little bit too low because ideally we need at least 100% average percentage viewed, which we didn't achieve here. The stay to watch rate is at 75.7%, and if we compare that number to yesterday's upload, we can see that it was almost 10 percentage points higher on yesterday's upload than it is today, which is actually crazy because both videos are almost performing the same. So it really doesn't matter how good our metrics are, the performance is always very similar on this channel. But I will talk more about that later in the video because I want to recap what happened in the last 30 days on this channel and in this challenge. I remember when I started this challenge on day one, I said this, and to be honest, this is a risk because it could go very wrong if I'm, for example, stuck in view jail. And it seems like my worst nightmare actually came true because we didn't get one viral video out of 30 uploads. The goal was to monetize this channel and start making money with it. But as you know, the channel stats look like this. We've gained around 850,000 views. Half of them are engaged views, around 425,000. So we are still very far away from the requirement that is needed to get this channel monetized. Around 9.6 million engaged views away, to be exact. Our most successful shot is the one where the teacher or the professor had a mental breakdown, which was actually an AI generated clip. It reached almost 100k views, which might sound like a lot, but when talking about YouTube Shorts, it's actually not. However, the funny thing is that this was the very first short I uploaded in this challenge. It was on the 4th of February, as we can see here. So the first video we uploaded is also our most successful one. That's quite interesting when you think about it, because apparently, and also according to YouTube, we never uploaded a better video than this one in the remaining 29 days of this challenge. That was, in my opinion, not the case because we had a lot of other videos that had way better stats than this one. A good example is the second video. It's about the road stripers. It gained around 50,000 views and the engagement tab looks like this. The AVD is pretty good on this video, 20 seconds on a 17-second long video. So that is more than enough for a video to get pushed past 50,000 views. The stay to watch rate is also really solid, almost 81%. So in my opinion, the video deserved a lot more views than the 48,000 it ended up getting. If we are already on it, let's take a look at the third most viewed video on the channel as well. It's about the guy who only has 2 fingers. It gained around 45,000 views. The engagement tab is also not that bad. It could be better, of course, but you know, we got the 2 extra seconds of AVD I always aim for. 16 seconds on a 14-second video, and the stay stay to watch rate is also above 80%. Ideally, it would be like 1 or 2% higher. So in this case, I understand why it got only 45,000 views. But in the Road Stripers video, I really don't understand why it didn't even get 100k at least. So does this mean that the challenge was a failure and a complete waste of time? Absolutely not. I've read so many comments from people saying that they finally got their first viral video, and some of you even managed to monetize your channel within the 30 days, which is completely crazy and honestly makes me really happy and a little bit proud. As I already said, my goal was mainly to share knowledge with you and hope that while doing so, we could also monetize this channel. That didn't work out as planned, but I also gained a lot of experience in the last 30 days. So I would say it's still a win for everyone who followed this journey and this challenge every single day and was watching the videos. Now the question is why the Build in Public channel performed the way it did and why didn't we get a single viral video in the last 30 days. There could be a lot of different reasons for that, but I think the most likely explanation is that YouTube flagged our content or our channel because the videos weren't original enough, which is why we almost never got pushed past 30,000 views. Of course, the algorithm change also played a big role during this challenge. Looking back at the challenge, I think it would have been smarter if we started uploading the explainer style videos first instead of the commentary shorts that we uploaded in the first 2 or 3 weeks, since I think the explainer style videos are much more unique and transformative than the commentary shorts. The fact that our very first upload was also our most successful one really makes me think that the point I just mentioned was the reason for the bad performance on this channel, because we had videos later on with even better stats, like for example the Road Striper video, that didn't even get 93,000 views. So my guess is that after the first upload, YouTube may have already flagged our content as not original, which is why our shorts never received more reach afterwards. What I would normally do in this situation is I would just start a new channel in a different niche, upload like 20 videos on there and see if one of them goes viral. If not, I'm just gonna repeat the same process again, create a new channel in a different niche and upload like 20 videos again. So you just repeat that process until you find a winning niche where like every other upload gets millions of views. And if you found a niche like that, you should just stick to it and try to make as much money as possible. So if you're facing the same problem as me on this channel, you should definitely consider doing that. In the last few update videos, one question always kept coming up in the comment section. And that was if I will continue this challenge and extend it to 60 days. And the simple and hard answer is no, I won't. Sorry to disappoint you, but the last 30 days were very time intensive. It took a few hours every day to create relatively high quality shorts. And on top of that, the update video that you're watching right now. But it was definitely fun to share my experience on a new YouTube Shorts channel so publicly and with full transparency. I don't know if I will upload again on this channel, like the Build in Public one, because I'm not sure if I can even get a video that reaches 1 million people on here. I would probably rather start a new channel in a different niche and share the results with you after a few weeks of uploading. So the challenge ends here on day 30, but our YouTube Shorts journey is still just getting started. Especially for those of you who did this challenge with me and watch this series every single day. Thank you for your support, stay consistent, and I will see you in the next one.